Hello, everybody. I'd like to start by thanking everybody for coming out and showing your support for the Stop the Gas Tax rally that we're having here in Wallingford, Connecticut on Route 5 at the mobile gas station. We have State Representative Dave Yacarino, State Representative Craig Fishbein. We also have Pat Sasser from No Tolls, Connecticut. Pat did a great job of fighting those tolls, and we need to continue that fight. The main reason we're here is to raise awareness for just what TCI is. All it is another tax, just like the tolls were. And it's going to affect the middle class more than anybody. With this tax, it's going to increase the price of gas, and that affects every industry, from food, furniture, lumber, and just about everything else in between. We've heard from our business owners, we do not need any additional expenses. And that's all that this is a tax. This is being proposed as a way to reduce our carbon emissions. And it is not our intentions to say we do not want to reduce our carbon emissions, but we can't do it at the cost of the middle class. All that this is a way for the Democrats and the governor to put his hands in our pocket, and we need to stop. We need to stand up loud, say it clear, no more taxes in Connecticut. Again, they're proposing this as a way to reduce the carbon emissions, and that's not what their intention is. It's to drive the cost of gas so high that we cannot drive our vehicles, and they're going to force electric cars. There's a book, Green to Gold, by a former Deep Commissioner and Yale professor. It says it all right there. That's the plan and the blueprint to increase our taxes. The wind blows west to east. If this was to come to fruition, the sacrifices and expense on the taxpayers of Connecticut will go to the sound. And the Connecticut residents will breathe New York, Pennsylvania, and Jersey's air. This is nothing more than a tax, and we need to speak up and say it loud and clear. I'd like to introduce Craig Fishbein. He has a few words. Sorry. Dave Yacarino.
Thank you, Paul. First of all, I'd like to thank all the citizens out here. It's your voice, always. In the history of our country, it's the citizen's voice that matters, that makes change, and that it's up to the politician to listen to the citizen. So thank you for being here. What Paul didn't say is, Senator Cicarella, we have the highest gas tax in the mainland USA right now, and we have a second embedded gross petroleum receipt tax. So that makes us the highest tax. Any roofing product, tires, you're paying your petroleum tax, besides the gas tax. As far as carbon emissions, you're not going to change people's habits. We're creatures of habit. So just keep fighting. We'll keep fighting for you, but we have to stick together and do what's best for Connecticut. Raising taxes on fuel is not going to change the habits of people. They're still going to drive, and that's your right to drive. As far as the carbon emissions, that's got to be done at the EPA, and that's done in the private industry, and it's working out well. So thank you for being here. I'm going to turn it over to the minority leader, my good friend Vin Candelora, and then Craig Fishbein after. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, everybody.
Well, good afternoon. I will just be brief. This is just yet another policy that is pickpocketing the residents of the state of Connecticut. This TCI proposal is an attempt to reduce carbon emissions, but it really is, the policy behind it is just another tax in the state of Connecticut, and it needs to be stopped. And finally, Craig Fishbein, State Rep.
This is just another tax. We've been taxed enough already. So my message is, and I hope that everybody joins me in chanting, axe the tax, axe the tax, axe the tax, axe the tax. Thank you. Thank you.
Briefly, I'd like to introduce Pat Sasser from No Tolls, Connecticut, who did a great job of getting the word out and stopping the tolls. We need that same grassroots movement to let it be heard. Pat?
Thank you. I'm Patrick Sasser, founder of No Tolls CT. I'm extremely excited to be here in Wallingford today with these great citizens of Connecticut who are fighting to stop this ridiculous tax scam. This is no more than Ned Lamont trying to reach into our pockets. We are already the second highest tax state in the country. Ned wants to make us number one. I'm encouraging folks, get on the phone, get on your emails, and contact your state representatives, contact your state senators, and call Ned's office. Tell him no. We're fed up, we're sick and tired of paying these taxes. It's time that the citizens of Connecticut unite. I don't care if you're a Democrat, Republican, independent, or unaffiliated. You need to speak out and speak out against these ridiculous taxes. This is nothing more than a tax scam. It's incredible to see the turnout of people that are coming out on a Friday afternoon. This is fantastic. You can hear the cars going by, the horns are honking. People have had enough. Contact Ned Lamont, tell him no. Thank you, everybody. Great job.
Again, I'd like to thank everybody for coming out and supporting this rally. Another way we could support is go to Stop the Gas Tax CT and sign the petition. Thank you for everybody for coming out.